Hey everybody, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. Last 5 Minutes with Ben that I made, which may not come out in the order on the videos that you're watching, was 11 and a half minutes. So I'll try to be faster this time. Okay, so this is Magnus Carlsen white, Vladimir Kramnik black. This was played in 2009 at the Amber Blindfold in Nice Rapid. So both sides are blindfold. I was trying to find a game that Magnus lost with white because we never see games that Magnus loses because he almost never loses. But everybody loses. Truth hurts. Okay, they played at Nimzo Indian. Okay, and then Magnus played the move that I usually play, Queen C2. I think castles is the best move. With white, I've played lots of different moves here. I've played E4, and typically black plays D5. But black played D6. I faced this against Robert Hess, the U.S. Championship. A very suspicious draw. Carlsen played Bishop D3. Kramnik attacked the D pawn with his knight. Knight E2, defending the pawn. Now, Kramnik wanted to attack the pawn again. And Kramnik's not interested in taking unless it doubles the pawns. So he played Bishop A5. So maybe he'll play Bishop B6, attacking the pawn. Maybe he'll play Knight B4 and get the two bishops. The players are blindfold. What do they know? Carlsen castled. Kramnik decided to attack the D pawn again. Unfortunately for Carlsen, if he plays Bishop E3, black can play Knight G4, and then black does get the two bishops. Carlsen played D5, Knight B4, attacking the queen. They traded on D5, and now Kramnik went into attack mode because bishop is blocked by the queen. White's pieces are sort of crumpled up. So Kramnik played Knight G4, putting pressure on F2. If somehow the knight is kicked away, then black always has Knight E5, which is an excellent square for the knight. Carlsen played a move I can't imagine he would play without being blindfolded. Played Bishop B1. White's bishops aren't good. Kramnik threatened checkmate with Queen H4. In blindfold chess, it's good to threaten checkmate. Not only is Kramnik threatening Queen H2 mate, he's threatening the F2 pawn. Carlsen defends them both with Queen F4. Rook is lined up. If only we could open the F file. So Kramnik played F5. E takes F5. You can't take with the rook because there's a bishop on B1. And this position, Kramnik just played bishop takes F5. And the tactical justification is if you take, and I take, and you take, I have Queen H2 mate. And the other tactical justification, since White's E4 pawn isn't there anymore, White's threatening Queen takes knight, except White isn't threatening Queen takes knight because of Queen H2 mate. So it all works out tactically for Kramnik. Carlsen plays H3, tries to kick the knight out. Obviously, the knight can't move because Queen takes H4. Bishop takes F2 check. If they trade everything on F2, then currently White has two pieces for a rook, but bishop takes B1 is discovered check, and black is up a lot of material. Okay, so Carlsen played King H1, putting in at H. Always retreat. Kramnik played Bishop D7, attacking the queen. Queen G5. Looks like White's getting close to checkmated, so Carlsen wants to trade queens. And always retreat again. Bishop C5, threatening rook takes F1 check, knight g1, rook takes g1 mate. Okay, so white doesn't want to get mated. So white traded rooks. Now black is threatening the mating attack again. Carlsen always retreated. Knight g1, which doesn't really stop rook f1. Now black's threatening rook takes g1 mate. And since it's blindfold, Carlsen tried one last trick. But as Kramnik would tell you, tricks are for kids. Bishop takes h7 check. The trick is if you take with the king, which Kramnik didn't do, then queen takes queen is check. Losing your queen with check. If you take with the queen, which he also didn't do, now I can play, amongst other things, queen d8 check, and whether you play king f7 or rook f8, I can take the bishop. Because if you play rook f8, you're not threatening rook g1 mate, because your rook's on f8. Like king f7, I take the bishop with check. You still can't play rook g1 mate, then your knight's hanging. Okay, so Kramnik correctly, even though it was blindfold rapid, put it in h. Played king h8 check. This is funny. After queen d8 check, black only has one good move, but it's really good. Queen takes queen. So now if Magnus plays queen takes queen, there's rook takes knight check. Mate. And Kramnik is also threatening knight f2 mate. Although, wait, knight f2 is not mate. There's no bishop. Okay, so black's threatening rook takes g1 mate. Material's equal, so white has no defense. If white plays bishop e3, for example, black can trade queens and then take the free rook on a1. Then black's threatening rook takes mate and king takes h7, and black's up a rook. So in this position, after the super accurate king h8, Carlsen resigned. Carlsen went to Twitter, which wasn't very popular in 2009. Nobody really cared about Twitter. And he said, we have to investigate Kramnik. He's playing almost perfect chess. It's blindfold. It's not fair. Kramnik had no comment. Also, none of that happened. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. I hope you enjoyed that win as much as Kramnik did. When I do 5 minutes with Ben, I try to show you the best players sometimes. 2009, it would be difficult to get better players than Carlsen and Kramnik. Maybe Anand would disagree. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time with more 5 minutes with Ben. Bye.